Let's listen to this together.
The first time scientists have created embryos that are part human, part monkey. They did it for medical research, but the experiment is raising some serious ethical concerns. NPR health correspondent Rob Stein has the story.
Thousands of people die every year in the United States waiting for an organ transplant, so researchers have been trying to find new ways to get more hearts, kidneys, livers, and other organs for transplantation, including trying to grow human organs inside farm animals like pigs and sheep, by injecting human stem cells into sheep and pig embryos to see if they can grow into human organs in those animals. Juan Carlos Espesua Belmonte is at the Salk Institute for Biological Sciences.
This is one of the major problems in medicine, organ transplantation. The demand for that is much higher than the supply.
But it hasn't worked so far, so Belmonte teamed up with scientists in China to try something new, injecting human stem cells into embryos of a species closer to humans, monkeys. They injected 25 human stem cells into 132 monkey embryos and were able to keep the embryos alive for 19 days. They call these part monkey, part human embryos chimeras, from the fire-breathing monster of Greek mythology that's part lion, part goat, part snake.
Our goal is not...
Wake up. For those of you familiar with the book of Jasher, as in the days of Noah, Enoch, back in the day before they were mixing animals with humans, and God destroyed the earth for that. See, the devil could only duplicate. He can't create, but he can mix genes. Kind of like CRISPR. Kind of like these implants and transfers that they're trying to do, that they claim are brand new. But as we know, by the time something hits the public, it is already at least 50 years old. So think how long this stuff really has been going on. Nothing new under the sun. Repent. Let's read together a little bit about how the Egyptians looked at the chimera. So, according to mythology, a chimera was composed with the head of a crocodile, forelimbs of a lion, and the hind limbs of a hippopotamus. And a myth was the personification of the man-eating predators so feared by ancient Egyptians. And according to legend, after a person died, the Egyptian god Anubis weighed the deceased's heart on a scale against the single feather from Mot, the goddess of truth. If the heart was found wanting, it would be devoured by a mit, and the individual soul would be cast into the eternal limbo of fire. Now, the arch enemy of Mot, the goddess of truth, Apep, was the giant mythological snake that stretched over 50 feet from head to tail. And according to fossils, this actually existed back in South America, in Titanoboa, I think is how you say it, or something like that. And according to legend, every morning the Egyptian sun god Ra engaged in a heated battle with Apep, coiled just beneath the horizon, and could only shine his light after vanquishing his foe. And what's more, the subterranean movements of Apep were said to have caused earthquakes, and its violent encounters with Set, the goddess of the desert, spawned terrifying thunderstorms. Now, from what I'm reading, and according to Greek mythology, chimera would generally appear to sailors before some type of shipwreck, terrible storm, or a volcanic eruption took place. Now, according to mythology, Chimera moved to a land in Asia Minor called Lycia. And in some parts of that region, due to the seismic activity beneath the grounds, fires would erupt on the surface. And the ancient Greeks didn't understand or know what volcanic activity was, so they claimed that the fires were a result of the chimera breathing fires across Lycia. The book of Revelation describes what a chimera looks like. Now, a chimera has the body of a horse, face of a human, the teeth of a lion, the wings of a dragon, and a tail of a scorpion. Now, it is instructed that it is not allowed to kill, but only to torture for a total of 5 months.